Welcome to the PLZ Soccer Show. I'm Peter Martin. Delighted to say Alan Ruff is alongside me, and former Rangers, Sunderland and Wolves midfielder Alec Ray is with us as well. We've added a bit of solidity to the midfield, Ruffy. You happy with that?
Yeah, a bit of sharpness, a bit of dig. That's what we need in this show.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We have the artistry usually of Barry Ferguson, but we've added a wee bit of steel to the middle of the park. And listen, I'm delighted you're on as a midfielder. You'll know exactly what we're about to talk about, because yesterday was quite a sad day in the football world, because so many former footballers who played alongside Ray Wilkins were paying tribute to him. Managers remembered him with great fondness. And of course, fans from right across the United Kingdom and beyond remembered Ray Wilkins. 61 years of age, just basically gone too soon, Alec Ray.
Yeah, very much so, Peter. It's such a sad loss. I've came across Ray several times over my career, off the pitch as well. He tried to sign me for Millwall after I had left Rangers, and it didn't quite materialise. But I think all the words that have been said across the board have been fine tributes. A great footballer, a probably even better human being. And you know, you look at the tribute that Baresi did last night for AC Milan. It just gives you a perspective of what people thought of Ray.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll tell you, Ruffy, when you look back at his career, of course, scoring in the FA Cup final for Manchester United is one thing. He started at Chelsea. He was the captain of Chelsea, their youngest ever captain at 18 years of age. Ray Butch Wilkins, as he was known then, Manchester United. He played for AC Milan, as Alec mentioned there, at a time when you only actually joined Serie A if you were a top drawer footballer, because it was the best league in the world at that point.
Yeah, it certainly was. There was one or two. The English Premier boys went over there and did particularly well. But for me, 84 caps with the amount of English midfield players that we're going about then is absolutely amazing. You know, to be in there. You know, but as Alex said, I think the main thing about this whole thing is, you know, that away from football he was so well liked by, I haven't heard anybody ever when he was playing saying a bad word about him. He was just an absolute gentleman.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the good fortune to be in his company not that long ago, I have to say, with Alex McLeish and Ray. We had a few sherbets at a quiz night in a pub in London. Strange where you go for nights out, I have to be honest with you. And at the Prince and Princess of Wales Hospice, we had an afternoon where I just got the chance to sit with him and ask questions, have a great laugh. And he did like a laugh, but I'll tell you one thing that he did like and loved was Rangers Football Club, Alec Ray. He looked back with great fondness at his time there, and of course, to score a special goal in an Old Firm game lives with you forever.
Yeah, I think when he was talking about he was going through a tricky period down in France, and Graham Souness decided to bring him back to Glasgow. I heard him speaking about, you know, Davy Cooper and the fondness that the Scottish guys who went out their way to make him feel welcome. And he also spoke about the Rangers supporters in terms of, you know, he'd been at many clubs, but he just felt the welcome which he got, particularly the English guys at that time, was second to none. But I think he looks back on this as a fondness. It was a very good period within his career, but he's so much more playing to do as well. He could probably done another turn for Rangers for several years. I played against him at QPR after he left Rangers, and he's still very much a talented individual. Yeah,
and of course prided himself on I think the values and tactics and training methods that were dispatched to him over in Italy served him well. He played to his 40, signed for Hibs actually I think when he was 40. So lots of clubs paying tribute to him, and he'll be sadly missed, not only as a footballer, Alec mentioned, as a gentleman as well, as a person, as a human being, but over and above that, as a broadcaster as well, because we live in a world where so many people can be destructive in their assessment of certain issues, certain individuals, footballers, managers, Ruffy. I always thought Ray Wilkins was constructive.
Yes, so did I. You know, anytime he was on the telly or radio, he's one of these guys who you would listen to, you know, and take everything in, you know, because of his wealth of experience. And he was always good to listen to. And the good thing about it is other pundits liked listening to him as well, you know, and he had that sort of an aura about him, you know, that you listened to every word that he said.
Yeah, so many of his teammates and international teammates at that paying tribute to him as well. Listen, you're only scratching the surface of a great man. Gone too soon at 61. Ray Wilkins, well remembered here on the Soccer Show. So from Ray Wilkins, we will now talk about a stage where Ray Wilkins would just have strolled through it, because if he was a player who thought possession was king, then the Champions League was ultimately the fitting platform and stage for him. Last night we witnessed Liverpool 3, Manchester City 0. I'm jumping out of the chair. That's how good it was, Alec.
Peter, I was only one that was downstairs in my house last night. The wife and the kids were upstairs, and I was very similar myself every time. It was totally unexpected. I thought the way that Liverpool went about their business, they were right in the faces of Man City, but the front three, the pace, the power, the technicality. I think the boy Salah has brought a new level, 38 goals and 11 assists to date. Peter, it's important to get statistics right, Al, so but listen, you look at that performance, and then the midfield three, the back four, I thought Robertson and Arnold at right back Trent Arnold at right back was 19-year-old was phenomenal. I just thought the whole performance was absolutely brilliant, and it just keys it up nicely for the second leg. Yeah,
I tipped Man City to win the Champions League, Ruffy, and I'm about to eat a bit of humble pie here. I think it's right what Alec's saying, though. It's not necessarily over yet, because Man City have got that much quality. We're going to say they could turn Liverpool over by 3 goals, but it would be a tall order. I'll tell you this, 6 months ago I might have actually turned around and said, yep, it's definitely not over, because Liverpool's back line was poor. They were leaking goals, but now I'm not so sure, Ruffy. I think Van Dijk's added a bit of solidity. Suddenly Robertson, he's talked about Trent Arnold. They've got that bit of in Lovren as well.
Still not 100% about the goalkeeper. I don't think Klopp is either. I don't think he can decide which of the two is his number one. The guy's in possession just now, but I think he's always liable to make a mistake. But I think Man City will go there. They had no shots on target last night. I don't think that'll be the case at Manchester. I think it'll be a really, really quality game as well. I've said to you on numerous occasions that Man City are a wonderful side midfield going forward. You cannot debate what they've done this year. I always feel like all big sides, we say this about Barcelona and Real Madrid, if you can get to their back four or their back three, put them under pressure, you've got a wee chance. I think we saw it last night as well. Although the big teams won, the other teams had chances but never took them. And I think that's what happened last night. Liverpool got their chances and they took them, and I think that was the difference in the game.
Okay, then are they out or are they in, Man City?
I wouldn't be confident in saying they're out. I think that if they were to get an early goal, Liverpool will be through. But I think Man City have got something to offer.
Yeah, listen. Well, I was just about to say, Alec, welcome to Ruffy's world. That was 35-40 seconds wasted. You'll never get that back, by the way. And I'm now going to ask the question again: who's going to win it now? Are they out or are they in, Man City? Can they come back from 3 down?
No, they're out. They're gone.
Okay, there you are. Sorry about that. Just in case you'd started something in the microwave and you thought, well, I go for it or I'll hang on. Ruffy eventually gives you, are they in or are they out?
I think Man City will win 3-1, so I think they're out, to answer your question, Peter.
Brilliant, that's what I like. That's why you're here, by the way. No need for an elbow. Straight in there, gives the prediction, and that's it. Barcelona against Roma, 4-1. Suarez, I couldn't believe it. It's been first goal in a year.
No, it's phenomenal. But listen, I think domestically he's been frightening for them. It surprises me that he hasn't scored at that level. For me, he's one of the best strikers in the world. But you're going to that next level. That Champions League stuff. You are up against top defenders, but there's still more to come from him over the course of the next couple of games. Yeah.
Okay, so Roma out.
Oh, without doubt, Barcelona's going to score away from home. With the quality they have. I watched a little bit of the game last night, and you just felt as if Barcelona could step up at any time.
Yeah, you didn't switch it over at any point during the Liverpool Man City game, did you?
Well, I actually caught the start of the second half because there was a slight delay in the Man City game, and Roma had a great opportunity. But straight back to the Liverpool Man City, it's more.
Here's Ruffy's got a line coming. I can tell he's winding up to it. Go on.
As you know, I've got 2 tellies. No reason to turn over. I just watched it too.
Yeah, absolutely. How to alienate half your audience by telling you he's got 2 tellies in the one room. Anyway, so that's the Champions League stuff. We've watched all of the quarterfinals now. Is it Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Liverpool?
Yeah, I think that was fair to say that, but you never know that. There's so much quality at this level. You normally get rid of all the kind of weaker teams, and you feel as if they can go away, any one of them, and try and get an away goal, which may well make the difference in the tie. But I think the top 4 or 5 teams are getting further and further away from most of the other teams in Europe.
Yeah. So is that the 4 for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay then. Right. So we're now at a situation where we're going to talk about some of the issues closer to home. Celtic against Dundee. I'm amazed the fans were out there. They braved the weather to watch a game which ended out 0-0. Better point for Neil McCann.
Yeah, it certainly was, and we talked about it last Saturday, you know, that you don't have to win games at the bottom of the league, you just have to keep up picking points up here, there. This is what Dundee have done, and they've given themselves a bit of breathing space. That's why Partick Thistle are in the trouble they're in. No wins in 9, and they have to do something about that. But yeah, I think Neil McCann's done well, and I mean, we touched on it, didn't it? The hard games, Hearts, Celtic, Rangers, daunting games coming up, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went to Ibrox and get something there as well.
Yeah, a point.
Yep.
Yep. Do you think they're going to be in the playoffs or relegated?
I think it all depends on Partick Thistle. They've got a home game against Kilmarnock. Obviously 3 points would make a difference, but as I said, they haven't done that in the last 9 games, so they really have to step up. Yeah,
you said that you think Hamilton are going to be dragged in there, so there's a 5-point cushion at the moment between Ross County, Partick Thistle and Dundee, and then Hamilton are above them.
Yeah, well, I'm going on the assumption that Celtic will beat Hamilton on Sunday and Partick Thistle will beat Kilmarnock, so there'll only be a 2-point gap.
Wow, there you are, Ruffy. That is good going. And the reason why I'm mentioning that, I'm just going to show you, Alec, on this computer here, just so that we've got the accuracy on this. As you can see, as I flick it right through and you can see the table, suddenly Hamilton Accies 5 points the difference. It'll be down to 2, says Ruffy.
Yeah, listen, I think Partick Thistle will do well to turn over Kilmarnock at the weekend. I just feel as if Kilmarnock's such a good run. Confidence is high. I think it will probably come down to the head-to-head. I think the relegation will probably come out of Partick Thistle and Ross County to see who automatically is down. I think 5 points for Dundee and Hamilton's massive. If they get 1 win after the post split, then they need to win 3, draw 1 to probably get them out of the mire. So, you know, I think that's favoured for Dundee and the Accies to probably stay up at the moment. But you know, when you go head-to-head, it's such a it's really down to that. It's going to decide who's going to go down. Okay, then who's your 2? I will probably say that Partick Thistle and Ross County will be the 2 that are kind of vying for that automatic relegation zone. And I feel as if one of the other 2 can get dragged back in, you know. But I still maintain that the team who are in the playoff spot will stay up. I don't think the teams below in the championship have the how to get them out of that. Yeah, okay, right, so we've got all the opinions now. I'm going to get your 1, 2, 3, 4 for the top. We're changing it again because Ruffy has reserved the right to change weekly. Who are you picking to win the Champions League, by the way? I'm going for Real Madrid because of Ronaldo. Right, okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celtic are up there. Aberdeen are now into second place. Yeah.
Then it's Rangers. Then it's Hibs closely following them in there. What a battle this is. Give me your 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going for Celtic, Rangers, Hibs and Aberdeen. Yep, okay. Ruffy's exactly like me. I've gone that way in the last couple of days. What about yourself?
On the evidence of Rangers last week at Motherwell, I'm slipping them down to 4th. I'm going to go Celtic, Aberdeen, Hibs and Rangers.
There you are, and a cold stare from Alec Ray towards Ruffy. That's the way we like it. If we were going to stay on air, you might see me just holding them back, a wee bit of a scuffle. Yeah, you might. Yeah, well, I was just about to say, that'll be a first. He doesn't even run at the tennis. Anyway, it's all about opinions. You can give us yours. Just incidentally, Niall says, just quickly on the Facebook Live there, he was wondering, Arsenal against CSKA Moscow. Yeah, I think Arsenal have enough firepower to turn them over. It's the only thing that they can get them back into the Champions League. I'd love to see Arsenal go on and win that, and then hopefully Arsene resigns at the end of the season on a high, because he's been a great manager for him, but he's obviously struggling at the moment. Yep. Last word with Alec Ray then. Thanks to Alec, thanks to Ruffy. Don't forget, you can get all the news north and south of the border, and you can follow European football and world football on our website, www.plzsoccer.com. You can download the app. It'll give you all the latest news daily on your phone. You can also just hit the video recorder and send us a video message about your favourite team, anything that's troubling you, on the App Store and in Google Play as well. You can get PLZ Soccer's app. From Alec Ray, Alan Ruff and myself, Peter Martin, thanks for watching.